Get 10 kilograms of hand luggage included and book now.
Using some technical Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Cat Monarch, and once again, Yugioh Duel Masochist. How have you all been? Hope you're all doing well, having a good time. Can't say much has changed with us. We haven't played any since last session, obviously. I mean, I have the option to in spare time, but we're not doing such. I haven't actually worked out win-loss ratio, but it was kind of close at the end of the last episode, I think. I just need a slight reminder. Yeah, that's pretty close. And I don't think we're really going to change the course at the moment. I feel like when we rank back down to gold next month, I might give this a try, or if we pull significantly more, relevant generator cards at the moment, because these 5 here are probably enough if you could consistently get boss stage. Just maybe. We might find out that the Time Lord bit of this deck doesn't work at all when we do try it, but that's for future me. For present me, we're trying to, climb up Platinum, and we're going to try with our good stuff deck. Now, I feel like, yeah, we were at the tail end of last stream and starting to make up for our good luck in the early part of the stream, so let's see if we can, turn that around a little bit. Things have changed over the weekend. I don't know if you're hearing it more or less, but we have kind of like a cooling fan thing that is under my laptop at the moment, and hopefully just means it's going to be a little bit easier to use it for extended periods of time. It's so far proven fine, but I haven't really, put it to work streaming yet, although streaming shouldn't be the most intensive thing on it. So there's that. I did manage to get myself extra storage for my phone like I wanted to. Got my car MOT'd. It's passed. That is a bad hand then. Now, can I do anything to punish this? Probably not. Okay, that is just funny. So, special summon this. Maxi or Molchani or something like that, anything. Moon Mirror Field. I could put it on the V-Jam, but they're going to use removal on V-Jam regardless. They wouldn't necessarily use removal on Assault Synchron. August. He might be in for a spot of bother. We have a Dark Machine on the board, so if they're playing Super Poly, doesn't take everything. I wonder what they have. I don't know. What else happened over the weekend and such time since we last spoke? Rewatched Peter Pan, like the, Disney cartoon. That was good. Some enjoyable details that I'd forgotten about it. Seen, let's see, Nick Nolte film. Okay, they are using Heart Power. Putting it in Graveyard may have been full Orcus combo. I don't know. Let's see. What was the Nick Nolte film called? I cannot remember. I got time. see. Mulholland Falls. There we go. Good film. Kind of detective-esque film. Cover-up. US military. Steamy scenes. Enjoyable watch overall. And I like to see, like, Nick Nolte, I think, is like pretty decent at what he does. I have only really seen him in the one kind of role, but he's very good in that kind of role. I really got back into playing Hades, that's another thing. I put down the game for, like, I don't know, a year, 2 years or something like that. It's the sort of thing that, like, I picked it up once, you know, played it really frequently for a period of time, and then I've just, you know, left it since. And, what is it? Since I've started playing again, I hadn't actually beat Hades, like, you know, when I'd put it down. And I played it for about a week, maybe a little bit longer, and I have beat Hades 4 or 5 times, maybe even 6. It's this, I don't know what it is. Like, it's a roguelike, you get upgrades to it, like, to your character, like you would in Dead Cells. It makes each run easier as you do it. But, you know, yeah, I don't know if there's, they don't know how this works, or they want it in the grave. They're gonna clear the token, okay. Well, unless you summon another monster, you don't have anything for Masquerena to link into. They just bricked, like, to high heaven. Effect Baylor. Okay, they're putting another body on the board. Are they gonna definitely get rid of Assault Synchron? Is it Unicorn? Let's do this. And just simply move Battle Phase, I think. That's probably the correct move. Force them to do it. Go for it. You can make Unicorn. SP. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Banish a card. What do they think? Damn, my moon mirror. Oh wait, does that? Oh, that was clever. Okay. And I think that does actually just permanently remove that. We're going to put it on the bottom of the deck. Continue the main phase? Yeah, we'll just normal summon. Hit in for 15. Main 2. Set a card. End phase. SP comes back, but I don't get my Abyss Stingray back. That's how this goes. Or it comes back and then goes to the grave. I don't really know how this interaction works. Yeah, just kind of immediately goes to the graveyard. Now, problem, Crackdown activates a card. Like, it's an activated effect, so SP does get value. So yeah, what if we just targeted the Orcust? What if we just target Gearsu, you know? They get, like, it resolves. We get a token, they get a token. targeting both. Which does protect my Visas for another turn. I don't know if they can do anything with just a token, but I hope not. Oh, it's the foolish effect. Oh, that's a... no. I was thinking of the other effect. That's a problem. I can't really do much in this scenario, I don't think. Did you just... you just specialed it back or something? From your deck, okay. Now, what do you clear? Okay, you clear Visas. SP. Brings that back, brings back Gyatso. When your opponent activates a card or effect. So, if I just don't activate a card or effect, you know? If I just normal summon Yugioh. That's all good then? I can't use this as a material. Something is restricting me from doing things. I am confused. Accept token. Okay, sorry. Me being an idiot, that's all it is. Anyway, we got rid of SP, we still have Bijam face down. They apparently are playing this very poorly, or very bricked. One or the other. We probably did want to tribute summon Forerunner last turn. That might have been a better move. It floats, it would have cleared the SP for some significant damage. And it can't be targeted. There's Link Spider. Cool. Vjam will not carry quite that hard, you know. He can try. Let's see, what payoffs did we actually put in here? Pentastag, Transverser, Regulator Zerberus. Cool. So I guess obvious problem is we couldn't have made any of that, really. Two effects. Level 1 accept token. Non-links. Right, and now they've entered Core Orcus Loop, I believe. They've actually got the link on the field. So you might be in Spot of Bother. Maybe. Set an Orcus, send World Wand. Yeah, we probably wanted to summon Forerunner instead. The only problem is that would have tributed Vjam. I don't like that. Because we couldn't have then used, like, even threatened Anima. Like, we could have flipped this up and, you know, nicked a Gyatso. It wouldn't have been a good move, but we could have done it. I think that's the end of the game. Yeah, you know what? That is the end of the game. We tried. There just isn't more to do there. Right, let's keep it going. And hopefully get a couple wins in here or there. We actually made it into Plat 4, you know, let's see if we can make it into Plat 3 while we have a significant amount of time to do it. They're not having a good day. I think, unfortunately, I'm going to make their day a bit better. Well, is it that unfortunate? We're going to take some time getting to anything higher than Plat 4. So what if it takes like an extra month? You know? What if it takes an extra stream? This is everything zombies want to do. In a nutshell. Can we eat it? Maybe. But we don't have hand traps. We really kind of wanted to go first with this hand. That's really fucking annoying. Zombie World for such a simple card is ridiculously annoying to just have present. Mainly because you see Zombie World and you then see Baladrock. Those are normally very synonymous. And them being so synonymous means that your opponent has a negate and a banish 90% of the time. Although they are currently still only activating vampire cards currently. This might be a temporary fixture that they only activate vampires though, so... They've got Synchro for 8 as a possible thing, or they can Xyz for 5. Okay. Special Summon Red Baron. That was what they did, right? Yeah, they misplayed. Because it's banished when it leaves the field. You don't send it to the graveyard, you don't get the reborn. But Synchro for 7 anyway. Necro. Necro. Which is on 27. That is annoying. But beatable. They put it in the EMZ, which is actually really good thought on their part. Right, what do we do if we Synchro 8 Dark Blocking ourselves? Nothing, because it's a zombie. We want to set, and we want to set. We want to then... What can we do? If we get any of these out of their banish, we put them back in the grave. So I think what we're just going to do is summon Good Witch. And pass turn. We've got Crackdown, Mirror Force, Ascension. And another zombie monster is destroyed by Battle. Specifically Battle. What if we synchroed with this? It makes Star Eater, right? Special discard from your hand in defense position. Yeah, let's do it like this. And then we can crack down on the Prowl line. We'll just put it here. Sake of argument, straight in front of it. And we now use the effect of Cubic. No effect. Right. I think we take this. Right, what can we do? We can make a Synchro 8. No, we can't. We can make 11. Put that back up. And Star Eater fulfills the condition. If we wanted, we could... let's see. Yeah, I think we just want to Synchro. Special. Oh yeah, we couldn't do that, can't we? Oh, we can just banish. That is an option. No. Put these both away. Put that one there. And once per battle during that damage calc. I'm not sure how damage calc rulings work. So we can try it. This already did, no, okay. Okay, that's completely fine. They used it there. Damn. Anyway, they're now left on 0 cards, and they can't activate anything because Star Eater. They can activate. This is just unaffected. I've still got Mirror Force, so that's fine. Damn. Okay, we just passed turn. We've got Mirror Force, we've got Yugioh, and we've got Star Eater. I think we're okay. They can put this in attack position, but they still have to, you know, declare the attack and do the thing. Which is fine by me. Bye. And that's the end of the game. Okay, we could now synchro for 7. Not that there's a point. And we call it a turn. This goes to grave, we get to draw a card. Next turn, they get to draw one as well, but I'm not sure it's going to do anything. Cool. Now what? Just having it in the grave? Okay, the other card in hand is not a vampire card. Now you get 1 vampire spell trap. You gotta make it count. Vampire Awakening. Spectrum deck destroyed during end phase. You know that's the end of the game. You have the defense position monster. And you cannot pay all the life points in the world. Void. Normal summoned. Yeah, that's kind of it. It's unaffected by other cards' effects. And I didn't make it with the... I don't know why I keep on thinking I made it with the thing. You know what? This is still fine. We're just gonna kill it. Oh, we even gotta kill it. No. Just Anima. A series of bad decisions, but it's fine. What can they do on 300 life? And practically nothing. Okay, so yeah, slight misplay, but I don't know why I keep on thinking that I'd made that with the little guy. They are just on, like, vampires, aren't they? Whatever that looks like. It is a full vampire deck. I would normally offer criticisms. Here I would need to know how a vampire deck should look. The only bit that I know is that if you're playing this at 1, you might as well be playing it at 2. Like, I feel these ratios are right. This is a really good card. You probably want more of this. You're on your maximum copies of most things I think you'd want. I don't think you want Vampire Kingdom, though. Like, this feels like you shouldn't be playing it at all. I guess it works for Takeover, but I feel like these are 5 cards you could change. Anyway. That duel could have gone horrendously differently. They are bricked very badly. So let's open some Legacy tickets first for tonight. Tyrant Burst. We still don't have the correct card to fuse. A single Tribute 2400 that is unaffected by traps. That's not particularly great. Okay. And yep, that's this is to do with Banfish, which is, you know, the Banish Fish archetype before Goatee, in the fact that there wasn't really an archetype, it was just fish, sea serpent, aquas that was centralized around banished cards. Another Star Seraph. I feel like we got a couple of these, maybe I'm wrong. Dollhouse. Do we have Toy Box? Because this works with Toy Box. Has the level 6 Dark. I don't think we really have the cards to play with it. S-Force card, okay. An Illusion Monster. We can't reliably summon this. After damage calculation, you can target one of your monsters that's managed in your grave. This just is an illusion, so it's basically reborn from the grave every turn. But it has no the only protection it has on it is battle protection, which isn't fantastic. Beat. Cute. This is our little mascot. This guy right here. Fantastic little guy. Cute is great. Metaphys Factor, not our first one. DDD. DDD? Very much DDD things. Right. Eye contact. Requires card. We have Trick Stars, I think, and I don't know if any of them do anything really, though. You can only use each of the following once per turn, so it's to do with, like, link spamming. But the problem is... maybe there's not a problem with it. Maybe I'm thinking too deep. 2+ Dino Wrestlers, and that's where you can stop reading. Because we don't have Dino Wrestlers. Not in the slightest. And even if we did, I'm not sure if we'd be playing them. There is famously one amazing Dino Wrestler card. To the point that people kind of just forget it's an archetype, you know? We're not really winning coin flips today, are we? Not really our thing. Alright. 2 card extra. That scares me. Here's a 50 card main. So it could be Masochist. It could also be straight up Sacred Beasts. Or Yubel. Yubel feat Raviel. This poses a unique problem. Because the whole point of Yubel is do not summon monsters, they're going to attack you and deal you damage using your own attack. They are searching out Raviel. Raviel's individual support card in Sacred Beast doubles his current attack and allows him to attack everything once. So, we are in a predicament. That is assuming they're actually planning to use this for any reason. It doesn't look like they are, they just got rid of it. The fact that they only have a 2 card extra gives me some kind of hope. Because I can get rid of Spirit of Yubel. That's Terror Incarnate, so you can get back the Lotus. While you control a Yubel monster. Okay, so they've got that already, which means... What can I do? They're going to get into Yubel, I think, pretty quickly. And that cannot be destroyed by battle. We have a problem? I'm pretty sure we have a problem. They have Super Poly, but the problem is that that relies on having Yubel in the grave. And we aren't giving them Yubel in the grave. We could set this. This has 0 defense. 200,000 0. We can set this. We can set this. And they don't have an extra, so I think their actual main plan is to, like, get into Rabiel. I think we set this. It's got an amount of attack. Or it's got an amount of defense, but it's also a tuner. If they put a Yubel monster in their graveyard, we can snipe it out, possibly. Possibly. Because this activates, like, oh, it's like this resolves. That's the way of putting it. Yeah, I don't really like where this is going, but I feel like we actually have a shot. They've got 2 cards in extra, this is one of them. Presumably, what is it? Loving Defender is going to be the other card, this one. Summon another Yubel, yeah, that's fine. We're taking, like, what, 200, 400 damage? Maybe 600? Maybe they actually have, like, main deck solutions, but, at the moment... The thing is, this doesn't... Oh, wait. No, it doesn't work. It can't check that this is an effect monster. They can Super Poly using their own cards, but they can't Super Poly using my cards. Because it's not face-up. The problem also is that I don't think we have mass spell trap removal. I need to check that, but I don't think we have Fairy Wind in here. We have Cosmic Cyclone. We have Oleanoids. We have Cosmic Cyclone Oleanoids. Beyond that... Yep, good luck. Yazzie. Special Summon Yubel. Yeah, go for it. You have 4 0-attack monsters, which means I take 800 damage. That's where I understand this. Geist Grinder. If you had a Yubel in hand, why not give me Geist Grinder? Like, that's your win condition. Or are they just going to add it back? No. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. I guess we can do this. I can try and work out what the... Is it Kaijus? Because I don't think it is. I think it's probably just this and actually, like, get them to basically not take any damage, but just not attack successfully. Damn. 200. It basically doesn't matter. But at the moment they've probably realised that they gotta give me Geist Grinder if they want to do anything. That's fine. going to be here an eternity if that's the game plan. That's going to inflict you damage if that happens. Like, this isn't a Yubel monster. They would take damage from that. Problem is, I know they're on Geist Grinder now. They can search it out. Destroy one card on the field. Yeah, go for it. You can destroy my Dark Sanctuary. You can destroy my face down. You have many options available to you. What can I do with Geist Grinder? That's the play. Right. Oh, that's fine. The thing is, they're just going to change my effects, so that's a real big problem. Forerunner. So, yeah, we do just have a problem right now. They can't hit me. But I'm trying to work out how I hit them. Like, how I get through things, and I'm not sure I do. Like, them having a negate on the board, that's the problem. So what if we just set a different guy? Pass. Timebreaker is a Dark Pendulum. But that's genuinely just not going to help me. Anything with attack in this extra deck doesn't help. You have 0 defense though. That's fine. But again, like, what do the 10s have? 24. And that requires a Water Tuner, which we're not in possession of right now. Time Lord would go really hard. You know? Time Lord would be fantastic right about now. Yeah, sure, you go for it. You do you. I don't know what you is doing. More Yubel. Like, I'm what, taking 1,000 damage a turn? They've got me on that clock. Oh. Wait, it just does that? If you special summon Yubel. That is the... Yeah, cool. I didn't know it had that text on it. And the thing is, no one plays Geist Grinder in TCG. Or indeed in Master Duel. You just don't. Why are you playing this? Like, you shouldn't. I guess they're hurting for, like, URs and such. They're not even on the correct Sacred Beast stuffs. This is a new person to the deck trying to build the deck because, my god, this looks horrible. Like, you play one of this. This is optional to most people. I'd say you play one of it, but, you know, one of this. You just play 3 of the field spell. But they don't have 3 of the field spells, so they're running pseudo space. You cut these, and probably 1 or maybe both of these for the Sacred Beast like engine if you're playing Raviel. And if you're playing Raviel, you probably only play the 1 anyway. There's no reason to play more. They're on 1 Droplet, 1 Gold Buy, 1 Raigeki. It's like, it is fresh player to Yubel. But like, this is pretty bad. Why do we keep, like, I know why we keep losing to decks like this. It just hurts, you know? Hey, we win a coin toss. I don't know if it does anything, but we win one. So let's have a look. Let's see what happens. Stop saying Chaos Max. He's definitely playing it. Set a monster. We have Unchained, Moon Mirror Shield, if sent. Okay. Let's see how much combo they have. Prohibition. That's one way to answer hand traps, you know? It does scare me that that's the first thing they activate, though. Are you on burn? It's Chain Burn. What about Chain Burn means that you care about Ash Blossom? Because I don't know. Tremendous Fire. Target one face-up card your opponent controls. That's the issue. One face-up card really is the issue there. Flip. They've got two face downs. That's okay, because I control one card. Okay. Sangan. Just that. Well, that's just safe now. I just make Yazi. Get me a monster. I don't really know. We don't want to special summon something that's going to give inflict damage to us. So I think we probably just get like just a guy, like just something. You've used all of your cards. You could have Mirror Force. That's an option. Blazing Mirror Force would be really bad. Magic Cylinder's fine. I don't like it, but it's fine. Although, if I'm really scared of it, I'd just destroy it with Yazi, right? Destroy them. I don't know how that resolves in terms of... So, let's just do it. Target Yazi. Target this. Bye. Waking Dragon. How can I pop the one card? Literally singular card. Yeah, we might as well. Right, special this. We're going to put it here. Where do you summon? What do you summon? Cyber End Dragon. That's a piece of pissed about. I was temporarily worried. Not to mention we just, you know, have this anyway. Like, you know, completely ignoring the fact that that's an idea. We could Synchro for 12. What else can we do? Normal summon. Battle. Just hit in. This still makes a Vanishing Fish on their turn. So I think we're fine. Or not on their turn, on our next turn. We got 4,500. There are very few cards that are going to be a problem. So, how do we do it? quick summon. What do you have to target? One card your opponent controls. Yeah, sure. Hey, what is it? The second Waking the Dragon? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fucking hell? They summoned something oh no, I was gonna be scared about they summoned something last time deliberately easy to out. But no. It's just, Burn can obviously win a game, right? And maybe it could have done, but what the fuck do you mean that I triggered Waking the Dragon twice in a row? Same duel. Did he even have a good extra deck target? Because genuinely, a good extra deck target makes the difference here. He did not, in fact, have a good extra deck target. You can't summon this, because it must be fusion summoned. You're not on Clockwork Knight, so these are worse, just by default. This exists, but you wouldn't play it. Like, as a Waking target, it sucks. This is better. Because it's a non-effect monster. And it's not a machine. Granted, it's a dragon and a light, but... like, just... no, deck sucks. At least play Morganite. You're planning to... like, time-tearing Morganite fixes one of the key issues, which is the fact that over the course of the duel, if your opponent doesn't immediately die, you critically lack card advantage. So get 2 draws per turn, and 2 normal summon sets. You're not going to use hand traps anyway. Realm of Danger, Mech-Lord Deflection. This is good, but we don't have enough Mech-Lords to justify it. This is good, but we don't really have enough dangers. Synchro World, Gemnite, Seraphonite. This is what you'd actually use that little Predaplant engine we saw earlier for. At least what you used to use it for. Is that right? No. No, that's completely wrong. What did you used to use that engine for? I feel like it was Brilliant Fusion. It was Brilliant Fusion. I think I was right. Because it just adds a fusion or a polymerization card. Right. Mega Judgment. Draconection. Reveal a dragon, add a dragon, then shuffle. Adds one of the same level. It's interesting. We have a number of invoked monsters. We can fusion summon using Bloody Mud Dragon as a substitute. If a face-up card... if this face-up card is destroyed, okay. When an attack is declared involving a crystal beast, you can special this from your hand. That is really cool. Problem. You have to play Crystal Beast for a 3k beta. Apparently not our first one, okay. This is really cool, but, you know, we need side frames. We probably don't have driver. Stopping the normal summon is actually really, really good. So let's have a quick look. I'm pretty 90% certain we don't have driver. Yeah. But we have 2 alpha and a beta. That's funny. And what do we have of D/D? We have an amount of cards. Do they do the relevant things that DD want them to do? Probably not. This is good, because that's just a searcher. That means that we don't take the damage from our search at once. But other than that, we don't actually have one of the ways to mitigate DDD's damage taking. So I don't think there's much reason. We really are starting to get dupes. How do we have 4 of this? Just, okay, real quick. Number owned. Look at all these cards that we have multiples of. Look at all this. We got 2 of this from 2 or 3 of this from a starter deck, granted. And I think we got like a couple of this from starter deck, maybe. This is from a starter, so like, you know, some of these numbers are artificially inflated. But we've still got like, we've pulled 4 of this. We've pulled 5 of this. We've pulled 4 of this. And we've got so many 3s. Crazy. Right, let's get back into the dueling. Hopefully we can pick up the win rate, maybe? And maybe rank up? Would it do anything? No. Would it be funny? Yes. But I don't think we get the choice of first or second, so... Okay, there we go. They possibly have a slightly bad connection. It took a little bit longer than it should. Well, we definitely got a hand that can go second. Say that. Give him a kaiju, summon a monster, put our monster on the bottom of the deck, but kaiju, hit kaiju. Set 2 kinds of marshmallow. Problem. It's probably White Forest. Spin canister. There's nothing really for like... Just set the field. Buster Blader. Toy Blader. I don't know how we do against that. Especially as the fact that this can just, like, negate attacks. Destroy cards we control. It doesn't target either. So even if we had just cured with counters, that wouldn't do it. We face a big problem. Link Reaper? Link Reaper. Oh, they've got so many set cards. We need to start playing Fairy Wind again, I guess. I know that one only does face-ups, but I don't know, it just do something, right? So, what if we just set several cards? Just saying. What if we did that? Now, I believe that the toy monsters will search out the toy box if I get rid of it. Add a toy box. Or level 4 light, okay. And they have the combo. Right. I don't control any monsters. So that's currently a bonus. However, it does like piercing battle damage. And my monsters are going to be in defense position. And they're all going to be dragons, so he's going to be gaining 1,000 per. Right, currently it's not that bad. The toy tank and soldier, how much do they have? That's combined 25. So, we're not currently dead. Why does it only count it if it's in attack position? We're not currently dead. They have 4-3 on board. Another 2-5 face down. They need like another 12. They might be able to do it. That's another 5. Maybe they attack with this first. You never know. Also, dragon monsters in your opponent's possession cannot activate their effects. Okay. That kind of has to be fine, doesn't it? What? Pray tell. If it's Dragoon, that's just a little unfair. Currently on 38. 63 with the 2 face downs. Because they get special summon. Okay. Now the following bit is the order matters, I guess. Right. Add toy box. Or, okay, they probably add a level 4 light spellcaster, right? You don't add toy box. Used to hope not. Goddess with third eye. You can't substitute 2 names for the same monster. I don't know if they realise that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Is that an Xyz? Dugaras. Skip the battle phase on your next turn, double the attack of the monster. Just guessing. Skip the next draw phase, draw 2, discard. Okay. What do you discard? Discard Goddess. HFD! Go fuck yourself. How do you get to your one-of? How do you get to your one-of duster? Well, what are you doing? Verte just sticking around looking good? Of course not. Never would be. Well, fuck are the odds of that? Less annoyed with Buster Blader there. I feel like maybe we could do things there, but it's just Buster Blader toys, Dragoon on top of it. Dragoon is just sort of like, oh, you know, I think I can handle this, and then someone comes and adds like, you know, another car's weight to the load you're trying to carry or something. I don't know. Do we summon? Yeah, we might as well set. We've got 2 monsters, which equals exactly Banfish. And we have Mirror Force as well. Our opponent has a banging field. Do you not understand the Mulcharlies? Yeah, fuck you too. That's a 2 at the very least, and they're on a 40 card deck, but... And for all that, you've just actually bricked. Good to know, good stuff. Dogfighter. Battle. It's the one pen buy. Do we kill it or do we buck it? I want to buck it. Do you get a duel where Steel Star Regulator might feature? Don't know. V-Jam. They got a draw. Okay, they got a draw. Type 1 non-link monster your opponent controls. Because it's face down, I'd bet I don't know what kind of monster it is. The thing is, if I leave it in their graveyard, they get access to it. So I really don't like that. I should probably put this in defense position, but, you know. Full field of tokens. Droll. Destrudo. Droll is not a dragon type. But I don't think that's what they're going for. I think it's just Black Rose. Or Key Belt. They're thinking about their options real deep there. Samurai Destroyer. Yeah, go for it. It wasn't going to activate effects anyway. I'm going to pop this, but I don't think that's doing anything. Oh, when it stops the floating? That's dumb. That's insanely stupid. I think they still get the effect, but fuck it, I'll do it. They still get their effect. What am I trying to do? Zeraboros? Zeraboros will not save me. At least I don't think it will. Sure, but you don't have a quick synchro. Right. Resolve. Special. Steel Star. Hello, Unsolved Mysteries. How's it going? Activate. Oh, I can't attack check. That's gonna be it. Okay, so... Quick effect, special summon a Temper, you can't special summon for the rest of the turn except dragons. So, what if we target this? They do that, tag out. They probably get Hydra. Oh, they probably get Hydra. This is Infinite Reborn, isn't it? Time Machine. Oh, wait, no, they're locked into dragons? Okay, so I have cleared the Samurai Destroyer. And yeah, it's here to be made. Zeraboros. Yeah, sure, battle phase. Oh. I know it can't be destroyed by battle, but we're just gonna put it face up. Let's see how this goes. I have made my ultimate boss monster. Watch him get folded in half in 2 seconds. I need special summon to his own dispoints too. That's the main issue. Like, can I draw a Salt Synchron? Question of the day. Granted, a genuine idea would probably have been to do V-Jam with Moon Mirror into this. No, V-Jam just into this anyway. Yeah, go for it. Once per turn during battle phase, wait. Ah, there you go. There it is. Take the damage. Special summon one from deck. Stop taking the damage. Banish them all. That's... Oh, that's exactly what they wanted. Isn't it? Bye-bye. Yeah, they do just have a clear road to lethal now, don't they? Because fair and balanced game design, right? Add this, summon it. But that's... Oh no, that's the end of it. You can declare an attack with this, and that's it. This guy comes back, and I get to smack you again. Typhon. Typhon. Sure. During the standby phase, special summon this banish card. So yeah, I should still just come back, right? What do you mean? Bro, fuck you. How do you get to do that? I put all that effort during the standby phase of the next turn after. So yeah, that's just it, because it activates to summon itself back. That's the end of the game. The fuck? That's just completely unfair. I don't have a masochist count. I know this is not constructed. That's complete fucking bullshit. What was I supposed to do? Put a monster on the field and just, you know... They just have everything. It's just the end of the game. I don't know if they surely have to realise. This doesn't come back anymore. That's it. It's the sort of thing where I'm the sort of person who, like, rage quits. Can you just show me the fucking surrender screen? Where I'm the sort of person who rage quits. This is where you may or may not hear the audible thunk and smashing of a computer mouse. Because that's fucking bullshit. I definitely used to be the person who would, you know, get angry enough to do that. Have I ever actually thrown a computer mouse, like, across a room or anything like that? Not a computer mouse. I think I threw a controller at my friend once. I think that's a thing. I know I hit... It pains me to say it, I know I was not so friendly with my Nintendo DS sometimes. Very cursed things to say. Old me, smart me, take... Well, even then I would have took it back. At the point of doing it. We're going second against full Dragon Link. Bullshit. I think we are. Saving grace. We have a Kaiju and Vortex. And if we can't, you know, destroy it, we can block it. How does Tenpai just get to make Typhon? In what scenario does Tenpai expect Typhon to come up? I'm going to be mad about that for a while. There is not much really to be done about it, but I am going to be really pissed at that for a while. Because Typhon was hailed as like a really good going second card and something that, you know, really equalizes board states, equalizes games. But at the same time, it's, you know, it was held back by, it is held back by the restriction that you can not special summon for the rest of the turn. Like, I think, I'll read it again, look at our opponent's deck. But that, like, it's held back by that summoning restriction, right? And people think that, you know, the card just, you know, it's okay, but it's just not enough for going second. It's got that whole generic requirement where it's just, you pitching Dark Magician, you're playing Dragoon in this, fuck you. But yeah, it's just got all these restrictions on it, people just call it not enough. I think it probably, like, is restrictive enough, but why can't we just have, like, you know, Tenpai cards on this? Pretty sure the card was printed after, or made after Tenpai was, you know, an archetype. I need to fact check that. I guess I've got the time to. So, let's fact check that. Let's see if Neuron has it. If I don't need to update Neuron, I barely use it these days, and it feels like every time I turn it on, it needs an update. If Neuron does need an update, I guess I'll Google it. It's not like I don't have the time when your opponent's going full Dragon Link combo. How are you guys doing? Fucking Christ, I don't want to update it. I don't need to update it. Let's go to the card database. Right, card lists. Products. Tenpai's first set was Legacy of Destruction. Right? Yep, Legacy of Destruction. Okay, now let's just search Typhon. What was it, Star Slayer? When did this come out? Age of Overlord. Hold up. No, it is older than Tenpai. Okay, complaint still stands. Why the fuck are Tenpai just allowed to summon it? Just because Konami, you know, haven't future-proofed a handful of, like, a bajillion older cards, like, you know, surely they can future-proof one card, just for me. Just to make me feel better about my day. It's obnoxious. It's also obnoxious because Tenpai just doesn't have a lock on it. Like, the only card, as you saw, that provides Tenpai with an actual, like, dragon lock to it is that level 4 that E-Tellies. No, level 3 that can become level 4 and E-Tellies. Everything else, you can synchro summon into whatever type you want. Does not matter. You could bet if Tenpai had, like, a restriction on it, that you could only summon dragons, it would be a little bit worse as a deck. Not saying it'd be unplayable, just a bit worse. Right, I didn't see what the traps do that they've searched out, because I know they have, right? Oh, they're playing the Chaos Dragon things. I swear they did search traps, right? Okay, maybe not, I don't know. You know what I do know? This thing is worth Kaiju. I'm summoning Magma again, for fuck's sake. What did Magma search? Dark End Evaporation Dragon. And yeah, that's the bit that really irks me. They're just going to get another starter. If you control Abyss, you'll tribute target destroy during the end phase. Target face up. Okay. And if we do this, pitch Assault Synchron. Response. No response. Normal Summon Good Witch. Just go battle phase. Just hit him. Main 2. Set a card. Pass turn. It's not like they can't do the whole combo again. They're going to do the whole combo again. It's going to be slightly stronger because they're going, you know, third. They've got a graveyard established. At least that's what I guess. Neat. Yeah, let's see if they have Ash Blossom. Even if they don't, they can just pop it with Branded Beast. Because I have a Dark and a Light monster in my grave. I have a Light monster in my grave. They also have stupid number of cards. Anyway, that's the Bestial they need. Which is just literally one of them. We'll just activate. If this card is sent, target special, send. This was normal summoned. Why didn't you just put it attack? Why are you going to do that to me? Why is everyone bullying me today? I beat a guy on vampires. And a burn player. Why is everyone else bullying me? Yes, I have no monsters in my graveyard. Boo-hoo. Why are they in defense position? Still, why are they in defense position? Like... Okay, cool. Banish Boral. I mean, they just have this. Fusion Summon. Okay, I haven't actually read the Light and Darkness Dragon stuff, so I'm probably... What? There's no related cards to this. Brilliant. In homage to, you know, that's a mandatory... That's a mandatory effect, right? Yeah, I was about to say. Did they not just... Monster effect, spell trap card, not spell trap effect. This is safe. My monster isn't, though. Now, if I book this, that's arguably worse, but it's a mandatory effect. They have to negate it, so there's that. So I think for that reason, we just do it. It drops it by another 1,000. That alone is just worth it. Now, they haven't actually used Branded Beast yet, which scares me. I'm pretty sure they... Oh, John. You can get me a bowl, could you? Brother has been very sweet and brought some salted popcorn for Salty Brother. Do I attempt to summon Abyss Stingray? This needs to lose 1,000. Hey, we actually did it. One attack. Okay, that one's going through, that's fine. I mean, it's mandatory, so it just does it, right? We can lessen the damage. Yeah. Now the problem is that it's like, it's part of that perfect circle kind of thing, it's just on death it reborns. Hey, again. At this rate, it'll take us 5 years, but we might win the duel. They're also just forgetting about this. Or deciding that this isn't... Yeah, there you go. We lose! And then, because this hasn't used its effect... that is not destroyed. They just want to maintain the pop. You just need to control Bestial, you don't have to tribute the Bestial. Yay. Fun. Ooh, we can't do it. They've just got turn-on-turn destruction. Love Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I don't know about you, but I absolutely heckin' love this game. Complete waste of my time. Having a slightly better time than Tone, apparently. I want to be having a better time than Tone, but at the same time it makes me sad to see people on their way down. What do we have? 60. Basically a tea set, just playing around Mech Knights. Because we didn't play around Mech Knights that one time, and got punished for it. Pardon the bag opening. Oh, it's Matfist. Neat. Show me what you can do. This is going to be a banished pile, and it's going to be absolutely horrendous for me to do anything. That is a pretty good start as far as Metafist goes, honestly. There is not many better cards. I guess get Ragnarok hand to banish like 2 Necrophase, and that's practically your golden hand. Let's see what happens. I'm just pouring this in. Oh, banishing a Necrophase the hard way. Yeah. Alright. What do we lose? A good couple cards. Those are actually gonna hurt. Chaos Mirage Dragon. That's... Did I think about playing that? I don't know if I did. Do you have to target? What's the target? It's not in my... It's probably their necroface, right? What's the target? Target necroface. Yep, this is going to be a problem for us. If they get access to Macrocosmos, we have likely lost the game, or Dimensional Fissure. Chaos... Oh, they get to banish one. They just get to banish a card. Please don't banish the seed. Yeah, I'll do. It is Vjam's time to shine. Ha! Negated. If this, you can special summon, except... Okay. Oh, and that floating works with kaijus. So, I don't... That's okay. I was temporarily worried. But Nephthys only banishes set cards? Yeah, set cards. Daedalus, on the other hand, that's a problem. But yeah, the way we actually do this is Vortex, discard, that floats, you get a Chaos Monster, Chaos Angel banishes my Vjam. I didn't think this through. No. No, that's not what happens. Special summon. Special summon. And yeah, now problem. We're in range of Daedalus. Also problem, this is useless. I probably should have kept the ship. Things you're just sometimes not going to know. Okay. Send. I'm a little confused at why you would send Necro. But he got the spirit. He's probably actually playing Metaphys pretty well. He probably has labbed this out a lot longer than I have. But following from a locals where I got very salty about my opponent suddenly having all the graveyard hate in the world after I'd made a shift to playing Ogdoadic. Literally on a whim, not told anyone about it. But it feels like every opponent had shift of Bestials, DD Crow, you know, all of it. Just absolutely everything. That does it, right? I mean, you can target one of mine. Yeah, you can just make the same, like, Berserk Archfiend, right? But yeah, after getting very annoyed, I picked up my old Metaphys deck, dusted it off, and kind of like went through a phase of just trying to innovate as much as possible. Yeah, I'm not sure that I can't win this. But yeah, I tried to innovate on them as much as possible, and I found like a lot of cool things you could do that just weren't available when I first built the deck years ago. But it's still Metaphys. And their solution to that is play less Metaphys. Play more Chaos. Which, that's a take, that's an idea. They are on the one dimension, you should be playing at least one. 2-factor, 2 ASIM, 3 of the trap, which is correct. The 1 cross out you're allowed in mastered, all correct. A Nemesis package. How does this work? Shuffle, target banished, add its hand. Target, add a Nemesis. Now, yeah, your problem is you're not really putting enough monsters into the graveyard, I wouldn't have thought, right? Because you need to banish them from your graveyard and or face-up field. You're pretty much summoning light darks, like the Nemesis do make up for the rest of them. But like, I guess if you get into the Nemesis combo, then you're searching these, right? You should be on 3 flag though. During your main phase you can add a Nemesis one, so yeah, this being the rotor, you'd want to be on 3 of this though. Don't want to use Nemesis monsters banished from your graveyard, special summon it if it's 11 or higher, it cannot activate its effects this turn. Still not sure if you need that, but yeah, you probably swap the ratios of Corridor and Flag. Or maybe you keep Corridor as a 3 so you get slightly more consistent access to Colossus. Or Titan. Honestly, I like looking at this. I don't think it's the best list, but I do like looking at it. Chaos Zone is weird. Do these do anything with like Chaos Spell Traps? No. No. No, that doesn't. This doesn't. That's to do with cards. Does this? No. This doesn't. So your Chaos Spell Traps are just drawn. That's all there is to it. You want to be on like more macro, more dim fizz. This is win more. This is good, but I think you'd play more of it then. You shouldn't be on a Lore of Darkness. You're not on high enough quantity of darks. You're just as likely to send your hand to the grave. Let's see. Yeah, Chaos Zone is interesting, but it feels like the Metaphys field spell is probably just better. Or if, pardon me, if you do want Chaos Zone that much, you play more of it because you can technically search Metaphys Factor. I'm not sure about Burial. I think you'd probably play another one of this. Center Effect, so you can activate it under like Dim Fizz macro, so you'd probably play more of it, right? I don't know, interesting. Like, I enjoy looking at that. Yeah, of course they're playing Dragoon. Yeah, just bricked horribly, right? And then didn't subsequently because they got a draw off Max C or something like that. I guess the play was attack into this, activate the cubic, destroy it by battle, then link summon. Would that have won me the game? Still, probably not. I summoned enough that they could just slap Typhon on anything. For the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon. See, that's something else I haven't realised about Typhon. You can still do your own combos from the extra deck. The obvious point being you would rather not. Just use it on a 0 attack monster or something of yours. Just fuck Tenpai. Fuck you. We're on the most budget of budget. I hate this. I hate that we lost to this. There are so many bricks. Against me, there are so many bricks here. Popcorn is helping with mood. So yeah, we won versus Burn. And we won versus Vampires. That was the first all the stream. And that was the last stream. We have had 2 wins so far. Let's hopefully make an effort to up that counting. I guess somehow we've stayed in this rank. That's something. Where I immediately started with bad internet. Let's set that one. Set this one, and set a monster, because that means that we are safe if we need a ceiling. Yubel cares about attribute, not type. So let's see what happens. Okay. That guy is optional. They could still be playing Yubel. Don't know why you'd set a card first, though. Weird choice. One for one. And this is how you get to Lotus. What if? No. Now what? Yumma. Target the face down. Okay. Right. Leave that for a minute. Let's turn that to auto. Now they've used most of it. Now we do this. Okay. That is funny. Right. If this is Yubel, we're screwed. Well, it's not Yubel. That's completely fine. Battle phase. Right. Main 2. Set this on. In draw phase. Target this. Oh, it's during mine. I'm dumb. Well, nice knowing you. I given my monsters a boost and lowered their monster attack. That monster is now no longer in the graveyard. I have fucked myself. Was there anything we could have done? No. 23. Okay. Man, all I needed to do was read the Deep Grave. I didn't read the Deep Grave. Link 2 for Pentastack. If I could get this on the field. There's Cross Sheep. There's Fusion. Give me a Kaiju. Kaiju for turn would be really cool. Just saying. Sputt. Do you use an extra monster for that? No. I think they just popped Clockwork Knight. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So we leave that. Destrudo. This can't... No, this can be destroyed. Yeah, they didn't make it with SP. Let's book that. They're going to use it. Use it or lose it, so... Yeah, there you go. Destroy Spirit. Special summon Yugioh. Ah, right. They... Oh, okay. Oh, you have the Unchained card face down. Right. Yeah, fuck me. They have interaction. Right. Except this cannot be targeted, and I'm pretty sure that targets. Right. They have a banished guy. I feel like we have to get rid of this. Because, I mean, we can get rid of the Unchained card. Let's have a look. Special summon an Unchained monster from your deck. That's pretty powerful. The thing is, like, we're trying to do something. To just get rid of the Yubel, I guess. Oh, right, yeah, we can still Synchro for 12. Does that do anything? It kills us in half. Let's see. Yeah, it does nothing for us, so I think we just leave that there. It's not ideal. Not in the slightest. In fact, they have full combo again. But they set a card instead. They confuse me somewhat. Oh, there's another Phantom. That is funny. Bye. What do we have in the extra? We have the Gruesome Grave Squirmer. Yeah, we'll do it. Mine. I can now make Relinquish Anima. Do we die to a top deck? Yes. But I can't win if I don't attack them. End phase, end turn. I think we do lose right here. But I also don't think there was apparently ever a chance to begin with. Because yeah, they just discard and reborn. Or you can do that. You do just have one of those engraved and this works. Oh, okay, there you go. You were just trying to get to the second card. You didn't need to set a card. Like, I know I'm dead in this turn anyway. but come on. Help me out here. You don't even have Yugioh Brave. That's just stupid. I quit. That is not the draw to save me. Well, there it is. Back in Plat 5. Doing wonders for our own win rate, aren't we? Doing wonders for our own gameplay. I've misplayed once, obviously. Tonight's just been a fantastic night through and through, right? I probably haven't sworn tonight more than any other stream, you know? Dogman. Kaiju. Huh. Are we playing Danger Kaiju? Just playing, actually. They have Kaiju counter. Or at least they're going to get Kaiju counters. I think the safe bet is to just set summon battle phase. Problem is, I've got big kaijus. They have decent effects. What if I were to add Kyoto Waterfront? I got something. But you don't have any kaijus. So pitch a card for me, please. Malefic Cyberman. They want to give themselves a kaiju. They might actually be holding one in hand. But they want to have two. Okay. Malefics. This is big turbo. And here's the bit, he is actually playing the Malefics, right? Now it's getting dangerous. You know, what if? I like my Yugioh. I know they can buck it. Just saying, what if I like it? Because I still negate. It just protects the negate. I know I could have killed Paradox Gear, but I didn't see much point. Especially not when you can't just, you know. It's not quite enough. Pitch the last card. Main 2. Activate. We're gonna add this. And pass turn. I get a token. Yeah. Unfortunately for them, I had a select couple kaiju cards. This really is just big guy turbo. Tribute this special summon Malefic parallel gear. You don't have parallel gear. You control her in your grave. Okay, so like, you don't have to have the correct monster in your extra deck, but I guess. Do you have a Stardust? You have a Blue Eyes? You have a Cyber? Paradigm? That's all you have, though. You have the correct monsters, it's just a substitute. Deck's not good. I was just looking at it. Right. Gives us a win, I guess, and we're still in Platinum. Regardless of whether we should or shouldn't be. So let's see what we can get. It's been just a couple minutes since we opened the pack. Oh, you can... Ooh! I know we have rank 4s that do things, but this is just good. 2600. This is good. And we didn't have this before. That's 2 tokens that can be used for just about anything. No, so can Dogfighters, but the difference is that that's over a couple turns. This is just instant. Level 2s, I don't think that matters, nor do I think the type attribute matters. But 2 tokens is good. Another Fur Hire, UA FA card. Did we get double? Our second Repair Genix controller. Sorry, that's hilarious. And Delusion of Chaos. You couldn't just be treated as Dark Magician at some point, could you? Good God, we've got so much for Dark Magician. If we ever get Dark Magician, that's just a playable deck. Like, we have that much for it. I think we have Utopia double. We got another pack to pull, but we do need to check that out kind of like right now. And if we do have Utopia double, then what are we missing? Pattern Boxer Headgear. That's not particularly brilliant. Let's see. Ice Barrier card. Glacial. Okay, the thing is this needs to be on the field, and it doesn't have a way to get itself on the field. Now, that is a hell of a synchro. That just goes in the deck. Yeah, that just goes in the deck. That is an insane pull. This is not needed. That just goes in. We have Utopia double. Okay, problem. If we draw double or nothing, this is dead. Utopia Xyz. Second problem. We still don't have a Utopia Xyz. On the other hand, though, that's a lot easier than... Like, getting a Utopia Xyz is, funnily enough, not something that I think is the difficult bit. I know they're all pretty high rarity. That one's not, though. Like, that one's a rare. It's also just the amount of them. Like, that's 1, 2, 3, sorry, not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Would we want to? Probably not. But 12. 13? There's like 13 monsters we can pull. That means we can play it. Attack becomes double, but it cannot attack directly. Okay, so call it 12, I guess. I mean, it technically turns Utopia Roots into a, into what, a 3k beat stick, right? You summon it, it gets doubled, then you add 500 to it, and then you double or nothing. Where's double or nothing? Its attack is double during the damage step only, so yeah, it does turn it into a one-time 3k beat stick. But anyway, yeah, this goes in. This is just amazing, fantastic. We have Link monsters. If we can just put a Link monster in the graveyard for any reason, there is a reason to. Like Dogmatica punishment-like effects, I guess. Golgoyle. I know I said earlier that we can't summon this. I'm just wondering if it's, like, completely true, and I think it is. Just wondering. Wait, we can make links just with this. What is the combo? The combo, in quotes, for getting out Borrowload Savage Dragon? There might not be one. I'm just wondering. Level 8, and we need to get into a Link monster first. We do have a combo for this. We scrapped it. ages ago. But the combo is that you somehow get into Junk Connector. Junk Connector brings this out. And then you simply don't have to special summon the Junk Connector. That's all there is to it. So you can play this. How did we get this? We pulled that. We could play this instead. And then we just need a level 2 tuner. Problem. Warrior and or machine, including the tuner. Machine. 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 The tokens are machines, but they're not effect monsters. None of the others are... Oh wait, we got a warrior there. So... mandatory material. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 optional cards. But that doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound great, but the payoff is that you can actually just, you know, synchro summon, wait, get back in it. Synchro summon Borrowload. It's an Omni Negate, possibly twice per turn. Depends. If your opponent controls level 5 or higher, so we're going second hoping to draw Kaiju. Or just going second and hoping. I don't think any of these that are gonna put an extra body on the field, which is a problem. We can just special this if we control no monsters. But how often are we drawing? Like, this is good. I'm just saying that how often is it that we're going to get to forward? Because the main issue is that, like, the monsters that we can just, like, summon are all the wrong type. Needs thought. It might be that it is a card that just requires setup and that's how we play it, but it needs thought about whether we can turbo into it because it is genuinely a win condition. Right. Managed to win one. Let's keep it going. All it took was us deranking. Ah, there we go. Back into the good old swing of things. Says being made to go first. Alright. $8. 48. I'm not special summoning. I'm just adding. There we go. Now we can add the tuners so we can actually synchro some of the Supreme Clearwing. Yeah, you go for it. Is it a couple of structure decks, do you think? You know, that doesn't actually kill Sangan, and that hurts me right now. Go for it. I don't think we activate him just yet. I think we get this, right? Oh wait, hold on. In defense position. Do we get this, or do we get the level 1? The level 1 has dual utility. Nope, nothing in end phase, you do you. Abyss Dragon. Okay. Chaos Swarm. That hurts. Of course, it's Jet Dragon. Fucking hate Jet Dragon. How do we do this? I need to discard a card though. It's fine. Discard. Jet Dragon. Kaiju. Getting excited. And pass turn. I was kind of hoping they didn't get Jet Dragon out. They're going to get Jet Dragon out. Well, worse, they get to Chaos Max, so I don't know how to out Chaos Max. I don't know, they have to play into Anima Zones. But moreover, I think we're probably just dead. No, we are just dead. They have only one monster which can attack into this. that monster is the Jet Dragon in Grey. So it's this into this. Don't know why you're doing that. Yeah, I'll put it in Pendant though. I don't know what it does, but I'll put it there. Yeah, I'm just dead. There is no recourse from that. I'm not even sure if there would have been a better option. Because I always had to out the Jet Dragon. Is there one Jet Dragon? Of course. That confuses me a little bit in terms of philosophy. On the one hand, they are playing one of the best cards in their deck at 3. On the other hand, there's only 2 of that. And they're playing Silver's Cry. But they are playing 3 Maxi. That's a bit more regular. And we get a Kaiju and the field spell. They got a 5-card extra. I should be worried. Am I about to see a Limb of Exodia? No. Okay. I should have put that on the field first, but oh well. Smashing Ground. Sweet. One more card and I can search a Kaiju. I can search a Kaiju. That is Blue Eyes card. Is it a Blue Eyes structure deck with just stuff? Do I want to search a card? Yes. Builds up counters for their effects, allows me to search, therefore deck thinning. I think it was the right move. If they've opened a bundle, they haven't found their Ash Blossom. I think this is, like... Here's the thing, the deck looks like it's a beginner. However, they're in plat. So it's a challenge, or it's just some guy who's, you know, let someone else build, and yep, they certainly building a deck, you know. I have to give them this guy, too. Yes. Cool. I was kind of just expecting them to, like, not bottomless on that. But again, that speaks to inexperience, which is slightly contradictory with someone who's in Platinum. So I'm a little confused, you might say. Because, yeah, that's Blue Age Structure plus some cards. Weird times. The duality of Blue Eyes decks, I guess. But that does mean that we get 2 packs. And so far, today's packs, the few that we've got, have been overall pretty great quality. Right, we don't have enough Phantom Knights. That's a second. Or is it a third? I don't know. Gusto support, co-links which aren't happening, Fusion Gate. That is an alternative method of fusion summoning. And whose rank is 1 rank higher, banish the materials. I don't think we can really make use of that at the moment. Are there any 7s into 8s that would be really good? I can't think of any 4s into 5s. That helps out the viability of our Cleese. So there's that. Ally of Justice card. It has to specifically... No, just battle, okay. Doesn't special itself. Requires a warrior synchroed battle. Sun Avalon and Cypher Twin Raptor. You can special summon this from your hand. Discard specialist Cypher from hand or deck. Count special except Cyphers. Archetypes locks me into an archetype we do not have and basically does not exist in our collection. So, as you can guess, that makes it a 10 out of 10 card. Let's go for just one more. I know we've not streamed as long as we always do, but I don't know. Maybe not just quite feeling it tonight, you know? With this fantastic record of ours. You want to give your opponents a chance, you know? Can't climb up that ladder too early. 44 and 7. We've got Cosmic Kaiju. Deep Grave Crackdown. That's not a bad hand. I just don't know what the opponent could be on. They could be on any number of things. Including just not doing actions and forfeiting by time or input. Place your bets now on what the deck actually is. I don't have any. I don't have any clue. This could be just about anything. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream anyway. I should be back on Thursday, as usual. Same sort of time. And, yeah, I don't think anything will have really changed since then. I'm slowly putting together a Twitch banner, actually. I guess that's something I haven't mentioned that I'm doing. Oh, they're playing Volcanic. Or at least there's a Volcanic card. But yeah, I'm trying to very slowly come up with a Twitch banner. And at the moment, I'm using the best of editing tools available to man. Paint. Hence why it's so slow. I might come up with a profile picture shortly after. We could be in a spot of bother if it's Volcanics. They do pretty consistent, pretty heavy burn damage. Turning your main phase. I kind of want to be able to attack though. Swords of Revealing Light is low-key annoying. Is it a waste, though? Yeah. We'll do it. Summon Sangan. I want to poke you for 1,000. What is there to read? It's Sangan. I'll take people, you know, neck wanting. I've got no monsters, they've got one. And I need to remember it's not toggle on now, it's during their end phase, my draw phase. So yeah, what are you doing? You can now Foolish. I've given you the opportunity. I really don't know what they're up to. Cool, it's taken you a good couple of years to come to that decision, but cool. Destroy that monster. So we get a search off Sangan. Let's go. Now it might be that I've sealed my own death warrant by putting a monster on the field and dropping my own life points by 1,000, but I don't think so just yet, so we'll see. Shell. Cool. What do we want? What do we have? Let's just get this. It's beat stick enough. We don't have a level 9 synchro anyway. Yeah, go for it. I don't have more monsters. You can special summon a Volcanic from your hand. I could tribute summon Forerunner. Because I can special this from hand and I can use the Deep Grave to get something from their grave. Doesn't really matter what. That targets. That does target as well. Cannot be targeted. That might be the play. Also gives me 1,000 life every one of my standbys, so there's that. Battle phase 100. I think I can take the 100. They make Link a Reaver. Well, they should have made Link a Reaver actually, and then just attack for 300. Sure. That's some significant damage. They also don't have any follow-up. No. If sent to the graveyard. So you can do Rimfire as well. That's not useful. That's not useful. You shouldn't have sent another Volcanic. What are you sending? How do you set? Must be specialed. Okay. What can I take of theirs? I really don't know what they're contemplating. There's... Oh. That's how you do it? Yeah, well, I don't want you to keep that. Here. Maybe I did sign my own death warrant earlier, who's to say? Set a volcanic trap directly from deck. Oh, problem. I'm gonna give them it back, right? Take a volcanic, either add or special target pyro, inflict damage. Then... equal to that monster's original attack. What the fuck was I supposed to do there? Activate effect. Apparently they're not doing anything right now. Yeah, there you go. That's all you had to do. And the thing is, I couldn't have done anything about it. Yeah, well, fuck you. I should have read supported cards. That sucks because I once sat through the entire volcanic ladder climb. It's not that one. Beyond 2. I was just dead either way. Like, there was nothing I do. I know Maxi is dead against me, but come on, like... you got through a good couple of your monsters there. You had 2 spells on the field, Berserker Soul, Swords. That's what they'd gone through. They managed to mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monsters. I think they milled about 6 monsters in that bit. Anyway, here we are complaining about volcanics. It is time to call it a stream. Hope you guys have all enjoyed. I fucking ain't. Catch you guys again on Thursday. Hopefully we'll have a little bit better luck too. I don't want to check this. You know, I don't get it. It always feels like it's so bad. How are we maintaining it? I'm confused. What else is new? I'm tired. What else is new? Thank you all very much for coming. Actually, signing off. My name is Cat Molek, and I look forward to catching you all again on Thursday. Bye for now.